He must take on the Empire and reach the enemy he has sworn to defeat.
Welcome to FilmHead. Today, we are diving into the world of jaw-dropping stunts, epic battles, and legendary stories. It's time to explore the top 10 insane Chinese martial arts movies that redefine action and leave you breathless. Get ready for mind-blowing choreography, stunning visuals, and the martial arts magic that makes these films unforgettable. Number 10. Once Upon a Time in Shanghai, 2014. Once Upon a Time in Shanghai is another action-packed drama film from the legendary martial arts choreographer, Yuan Weiping and HK action legend, Sammo Hung. The film sets in Shanghai in the 1930s, where the city once attracted many youngsters from different provinces in China to find fortune and fame. The film's storyline is simple and direct. A young man named Ma Yongjin, who is well-versed in martial arts and has amazing strength in his right fist, together with an unwavering moral compass, travels to Shanghai in search of a chance. Once Upon a Time in Shanghai will be loved by action movie fans as it brings you exactly what you want from a Yuan Weiping action film with Philip Ng and Andy On, showing that a new generation of kick-ass is upon us. Let's hope that it's not a Once Upon a Time in Shanghai, and maybe just maybe it's twice. The colors are very washed out, and the film almost looks like it was shot in black and white. It is a true masterpiece of the genre, and surpasses this film in quality and artistry. Number 9. Fist of Legend, 1994. The best martial arts work on screen by Jet Li. This movie was actually a remake of the Bruce Lee blockbuster, Fist of Fury. But it is in fact better than the original when it comes to delivering the greatest fighting scenes ever. The background of the story is awesome, mixing two ways of martial arts together, making a human even more dangerous. Jet Li looked awesome in his greatest style ever. The storyline is too short and quick and has the grip to keep viewers attached to the screen. A must-watch for martial arts lovers, but definitely not for the ones who like guns and cars kind of action. Fist of Legend was directed by Gordon Chan and choreographed by Yuan Weiping, who shows us what Li can really do in the absence of today's highly stylized wirework. Now we know why Jet Li, Jackie Chan, and Bruce Lee are icons on the kung fu movie circuit. They've all made movies and are idolized by a devoted fanbase that encompasses millions of loyal followers. Number 8. Fearless, 2006. This is an exciting, beautiful, exceptional martial arts movie that cements Jet Li's superlative contribution to kung fu cinema. It is absolutely filled with stirring martial arts and gloriously made, with eye-filling cinematography. Despite its simplicity, the story is powerful and poignant. It's difficult to comprehend how someone could find this uninteresting, unless they are so bitter and jaded that their evaluation would be pointless nonetheless. Director Ronnie Yu has also made the right choice of casting Jet Li as Hu Yuan Jia, after Jet portrays Huang Fei Hong in his remarkable Once Upon a Time trilogy. This has once again strengthened the image of Jet Li as the Chinese hero among the Chinese around the world. This film is a great accompaniment to Jet's Shaolin Temple series, Once Upon a Time in China films, Fist of Legend, and Hero, and an absolute must-see for anyone who enjoyed those films. In conclusion, this is a great movie of Jet Li's, and it's not only for martial arts lovers, but all action lover film. Number 7. Man of Tai Chi, 2013. Man of Tai Chi is massively entertaining. Keanu has proven himself a rather adept director. It has some truly amazing martial arts and choreography, feeling like an old-school kung fu flick with philosophy, amazing fight scenes, and a sense of mysticism. Plot is about a young martial artist's unparalleled Tai Chi skills land him in a highly lucrative underworld fight club. Story of this movie is really nice and sensible. When people get power, they lose themselves in time, so how to use power and control it this movie was based on. It's underrated movie, it should get more val. Keanu Reeves did pretty well as debut director. Fight scenes was also good. Tiger Chin, a stuntman in the 2 Matrix sequels, plays the eponymous character, also named Tiger Chen. He is a devoted practitioner of the ancient art of Tai Chi, working with a master named Yang in a beautiful temple. The filming is intuitive and visceral. There's one masterpiece of a scene that takes place in a hidden nightclub floating in the bowels of a cargo ship in Hong Kong harbor. Number 6. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, 2000. Ang Lee is one of the filmmakers who always seems adamant on making something that achieves some level of technical efficiency. China in the 19th century under the Qing dynasty. The martial arts are epic, exciting, masterful, mind-blowing and mesmerizing to witness. Plus, they have developed a superpower to almost fly. The cast of the film are great at their craft. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is one of those films that you have to see to believe. It's an epic drama full of practical pre-CGI effects that defined martial arts films for decades to come. The choreography and pre-CGI VFX of the fight scenes is simply unmatched. Chow Yun-fat's stellar performance is complemented with Michelle Yeoh and Zhang Zi, the strong female representation that puts them at the forefront of the plot instead of taking a back seat. This film was truly ahead of its time. Yes, watch this film, it's very good and very impressive, and a lot of people in front and behind the camera put in a lot of hard work, and it shows. Number 5. The Grandmaster, 2013. Critically acclaimed kung fu epic about legendary Chinese martial arts master Ip Man. Ip Man was the Wing Chun Grandmaster, and his most famous student was Bruce Lee. This film chronicles the years leading up to his success as a martial arts teacher. The story focuses as much on Gong Air as it does Ip Man and follows a love story between the two as they keep in contact for many years following a fight for Gong's family's honor. Ip Man had defeated her father, Gong Yutian, in a battle that was as much about philosophical ideas as combat. Movie fans who want a real martial artist star will prefer Donnie Yen in Ip Man, 2008, which is artistically almost as good a film. In contrast, The Grandmaster is better written, better acted, and better cinematography, but Ip Man with Donnie Yen has better fighting scenes. Keep in mind, Bruce Lee never made great films. They will rather be tight films, but people love his iconic charisma. Many will like the film for the star, not the quality. Number 4. Ip Man, film series. Ip Man is a series of Hong Kong martial arts films loosely based on the life events of the Wing Chun master of the same name. The series' precursor was Ip Man, 2008, which was followed by the spin-off Master Z, Ip Man Legacy, 2018, and 3 sequels, Ip Man 2, 2010, Ip Man 3, 2015, and Ip Man 4, the finale, 2019. The storyline of this film is invented as historical accounts show Ip Man to have been a police officer in the time frame this film covers, not staying at home and only practicing kung fu as depicted here. He left for Hong Kong a few years after World War II, not in the middle of it as this film presents. The plot with the Japanese army seems invented, although they did ask him to teach the troops, which he refused. Sammo Hung's choreography is exceptional and a throwback to his great kung fu films of the early 1980s. The martial arts are done with great respect to traditional styles, although some wire work is used to assist the actors with the difficult acrobatic moves. The film moves forward at a brisk pace and contains a surprisingly large amount of fight scenes. The movie flows well, from the view of the Kung Fu Street of Foshan, to the introduction of Ip Man, and so on. Donnie Yen has always been a good martial art actor, he just never get the spotlight. And finally, as Ip Man, he gets to stand on where he deserves. Number 3. Red Cliff, 2008. Red Cliff is an internationally co-produced epic martial war film, based on the Battle of Red Cliffs. Well worth watching, an epic tale of China's long historic battle to control its vast land and population. This movie is an introduction to the romance of the Three Kingdoms. The first war starts when the movie starts to hype up those craving to see some good war battles. After the first war, you will get introduction of the characters slowly. After the slightly slow pace, you are treated to another war. The acting is good with the humor. Apart from the battlefield action sequences, all the characters are awesomely developed, the cinematography is lovely and some of the scenes are picturesque. There is absolutely no shaky cam or fast cut editing. One can easily make out what is going on during the war scenes. None of the scenes is shot in too much darkness. John Woo is an action director and the martial arts and the battles are well handled. He has flair and the fights are bloody. He has fun with the CGI, from the battles to following arrows and doves when they are in flight. Number 2. Hero, 2002. A stunning epic of China that serves up both a visual feast and fascinating narrative. You'll be hard-pressed to find anything as visually dazzling as this in cinemas ever. Led by director Zhang Yimou and dazzling cinematographer Christopher Doyle, the Unseen Hero production team has made what just might be the most artistically sophisticated, most formally beautiful martial arts film the genre has seen. Hero reminds us all why filmmaking is called an art. The fighting scenes are unusual by most standards, employing an interesting combination of CGI and real action. Some of the powers that the characters possess appear too amazing to be true, but remember that some of the fights only took place in the fighter's imagination. The beauty of this film is how the assassin becomes a hero. This film even holds a political message which is relevant to all times, especially in today's American-led world dominance. This film has absolutely everything. Hero is undoubtedly a most beautiful and awe-inspiring film. What it lacks in plot substance, it makes up for with structure and script. Number 1. Kung Fu Hustle, 2004. Kung Fu Hustle, originally released in 2004 and directed by Stephen Chow, this movie is simply a gem. This is a great introductory film for anyone with an interest in the Kung Fu genre. It's fun, pretty easy to follow, and the complexity is within the fight choreography more so than the main storyline. Kung Fu Hustle is a cinematic roller coaster that blends martial arts, slapstick humor, and surreal visuals into an unforgettable experience. This film is a masterclass in over-the-top comedy, pushing the boundaries of the genre with its outrageous characters, absurd situations, and jaw-dropping action sequences. Stephen Chow displays his talent as both a director and an actor. It maintains the previous Chow's style and humor as in other movies. Above all, Kung Fu Hustle is a movie with great hilarity, stunning CGI effects, fantastic kung fu, and the lives of ordinary people. With all the elements combined in this flick, it remains one of the very best films in its genre. Kung Fu genius, beware of the beast.